Hello, my name is Nishma.
And I'm Mahersh, and we're from the Jain community in the UK. We're vegan, and we've been vegan for about 14 years now. Nishma, do you want to start with your story?
Yes, I went vegan because Mahersh came across some information about the cruelty inflicted and endured daily by the dairy cows. And this was really shocking to us because I had absolutely no idea that this happens. And also, what was more shocking was the fact that if it's a male calf, the calf gets slaughtered at birth, and once the dairy cow reaches the age of 5 years old, even she gets slaughtered as well because she's absolutely no use to the farmer. And having been brought up with Jain values and as a leftover vegetarian, this kind of cruelty that is inflicted on another 5 sense being just did not fit in with the principle of ahimsa. And also what I had been taught during my childhood at Bachelor. So I made the choice of giving up all dairy products. But that doesn't mean that we have to give up on mistan, paneer, sikand, ice cream, cheesecakes. I simply replace the dairy products with some plant-based alternatives, e.g. like paneer, I'll replace that with tofu, and the dairy yogurt, I'll replace that with soy yogurt. Do you feel that you're missing out, Maharsh?
No, I don't feel I'm missing out at all. Quite the opposite, I think, actually, because there's so much great food to be had. As Nishma mentioned, everything that we like there's always a vegan way of making it or vegan alternative. You've actually caught us at breakfast time right now, so we wanted to show you also what we're having today for breakfast as it happens. Nishma, do you want to start by going through it with us?
Yeah, I can start. I got a plate of fruit here, which got different fruits here, and I made some scrambled tofu. Mahersh, you normally have the toast with...
I love scrambled tofu. It's really delicious. Nishma's recipe is particularly good, but I would say that. I also enjoy having toast in the mornings with tahini spread. So this is tahini, just normal tahini, and it's very good for you. I think rich in calcium, for example. Wholemeal toast we usually have. Having a bowl of cereals, so traditional cereal type thing, but this, of course, we got plant milk in it. So today I've used soya milk, which is fortified with calcium, vitamin B12, and vegan vitamin D. But I could have equally used a variety of other milks. So if I want to, that's the great thing about plant-based milks. You can have a different one each day. So for example, we got almond milk here. This is traditional soy milk, but this is a coconut based formula, which is delicious, and this is a cappuccino flavored soy milk. But I also have oat milk, rice milk, hazelnut milk. There's all sorts of varieties you can get. Nishma, last night we had a jamwanu, and you made a special vegan treat. You can tell us about that.
That's right.
Really nice.
That's right. What I did was I made some vegan sikand, which is here, and I'm just gonna try that. Gosh.
Oh, wow. I'll have it later.
It's really creamy. It's I can't tell the difference. I think it's come out really well. And I think most of the family members, they couldn't even tell the difference either. So they enjoyed it. So I'm going to have a second scoop as well.
It just goes to show, everything is possible, and it can be equally delicious or even more delicious. Sometimes people say. Just give it a go. Get your creative talents out. Everyone is very creative, I know, in the Jain community. So everything is possible. But it's important to realise why this is also important, because as Nishma mentioned earlier, in dairy production, modern day dairy production, necessarily, whether it's organic dairy production or non-organic dairy production, it necessarily, because it's profit driven, involves the harming of cows and calves, By harming, I mean they're being treated like milking machines all their lives. Dairy cows have to be artificially inseminated to produce more calves, baby calves, to stimulate milk production. All this is serious himsa and on a massive scale. And worst of all, of course, they necessarily have to be slaughtered. So dairy cows, mother cows, have to be slaughtered at the age of 5, but they can live until 20, 25 years or beyond. And male calves have to be slaughtered as well because they're no use. So it's just not compatible with Jain philosophy.
I feel that going vegan has brought me. Going vegan, I feel, is very similar to a Jain lifestyle. A vegan lifestyle is very similar to a Jain lifestyle. Or do you?
Yeah. By going vegan, that's the solution really. One solution, so that means that we are reducing our himsa footprint. So you're not inflicting such vast harm on sentient, multi-sense, 5 sense. Cows have at least 5 senses. And yeah, we're avoiding harming these magnificent beings that are sentient beings like us. So as what we're trying to show you is the step from going lacto-vegetarian to going vegan is actually a very small step. It's very practical. That's the key thing here. It's very easy. So we urge you all just to look into the issues, and when you've looked into it, maybe contact your local vegan groups or your local Jain vegan groups. If you're at the JAINA conference right now, I'm sure you'll have a lot of vegan friends around you. Talk about it and be inspired. There's some really inspiring things going on in the vegan world right now, and go for it.
Also, I feel on my vegan journey, I met meat eaters who've gone straight from eating flesh to becoming vegan. And I felt that as a vegetarian, going vegan was completely
Such a small step
very
in
simple.
comparison,
It wasn't
isn't it?
it wasn't a huge change at all. And I feel that going vegan has brought me closer to Jain Dharma. I hope that you make the choice to eat vegan foods.
Yeah, go for the vegan options, and start going on the journey. It makes sense from a Jain perspective, and it's easy. What more can we say?
Thank you.
Thank you very much for listening. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.